Howdy folks, it's Ultra here and welcome back to Train Yard Builder, and today we will do some more montages with exhibitions upstairs. But first I want to spend some time talking about this particular exhibition that I saved. They're going to offer me like 100,000 coins to sell this back, but I didn't. I didn't take the money. So for 186,000 coins and growing has been enough to buy all the pieces for these exhibitions. But I do want to show you this one in detail before I resume. So the overview here, this is like urban jungle or concrete jungle or something like that. And I have my skyline on that side with a bunch of details we'll go over. And then my park over here, and then industry and urban residential over here. And I spent almost 6 hours on this thing. So that's pretty cool. It also inspires me to do more detail work with the other exhibitions, even if I'm going to get rid of them, because they'll always be on video, so I don't need to worry about saving them in particular. Because even though I'm going for that achievement, the 50 exhibition achievement, and I think I'm at 30 with 20 left to go. I don't just want to like throw a bunch of buildings down and say, okay, I got it, next one, and then do that 20 times. I actually want to make it, put some effort into it and enjoy the journey towards the achievement. Sometimes achievements will do that to me, or I just want to get them and I don't slow down to smell the roses along the way. So that's what I'm trying to do, and this is my first attempt at that. So let's hop in and get the train going here. Well, doesn't need to be 7 is good. Let's go to camera view so we can hide the UI. I wish when I move the camera around I could be more smooth about it, right? I can be smooth with the mouse button. I can be smooth like this, but if I'm moving around like this, I can't slow it down. Shift doesn't do anything, for example. It just goes fast. I don't think control doesn't do anything either. Anywho, let's see here. Let's not waste any more time. Let's start with the downtown skyline part of it. We've got apartments in the middle there, 2 different kinds that go together, with the road that goes in between, and then train, of course, since it's about the train track. The train goes around and around and around. I have the switch set so that the train takes the inner loop right now. But here is a road. I want to show you some details. So the cars on the road didn't count towards the requirements for the exhibition, but that's okay because I have other cars elsewhere. Which reminds me, I have to check something here on the exhibitions before I forget and time runs out. This one here, when I submitted it, I realized I forgot to do part of it, and it accepted my submission. So I'm curious if this is going to get up to 100% or not. So we'll come back to that in a little bit and see if that gets to 100%, because like I said, I messed up and I didn't do everything, even though I let it go through. I don't know, weird. Anyway, now we're at the beach level here, the lake level. Oh, it actually looks like it's underwater. Look at that. There's depth to that water. That's crazy. Anywho, park along the beach. Not too wild or anything. Road keeps going somewhere. We'll talk about that other road in a minute. But anyway, back to the cars. So, details like cars. I didn't put stop signs everywhere because I was getting kind of antsy, because it'd been like 4 to 6 hours or something like that. But I did do things like crossing gates, right? Cars, pedestrian crossing sign up there. Those little details. This park, you put some benches and a clock. Things like that. Could have done even more. I put waste bins down there. But, when I do my own sandbox sets or models or whatever, obviously I'm going to be incredibly detailed. But this was a good start to using detail and in learning all the objects in the game. Because I forget about so many objects. I'll be done with something, be like, oh, I could have done these 10 more things to it or something. Here I put stop signs in. Stop signs there all around. This road is funny because this road runs into the building and it says dead end. I thought that was funny, and then it continues here for some reason. Not sure why I continued it, but more apartments. Apartments on the side of the skyline, big skyline in the middle. A lot of redundancy with buildings though, but that's okay. Roads curve around. Oh yeah, there's a thing down there, and a wastebasket down there. If you can see, I don't have a mouse pointer, but it's down there. See the table and stuff. And then I put this bridge in the middle just because I wanted to use it. It doesn't really make sense. I mean, it goes over a train track, but I just wanted to use it. Where is that train anyway? It takes so long to get around. Oh, I got to start it. No, it's still going. It's over there at the very end by the Ferris wheel. Anyway, so I have this bridge in the middle. I guess something to look at if you live here. High-rise apartments, low-rise or mid-rise apartments, office buildings, and then it just sprawls out. I got different road in here. I have the road that opens up. I'm trying to line this up. There you go. The road opens up to 4 lanes with some trees, and it comes back again. So just detail like that. More crossing gates. Train crossing sign at an angle. Now I can't get the track to go over the road, obviously. Sometimes it does though, like if I don't have a mouse pointer. Actually, if I go, there you go, mouse pointer. Like right here went underneath, and if I did a crossing thing, I can get the crossing roads, the pedestrian crossing pieces to go under curved tracks, but then it looked weird. So then I just put pavement down. So I'm still trying to figure out what I can do about the crossings. Like, you know, if they go straight on, they can go up to the track. But then, because I had a road here, I don't have a piece small enough to fit in here. So I really wish they would have collisions ignored for railroad tracks and roads. I'm sure they can do that in the coding, because there's other things where you can overlap objects like fences. Collisions are ignored. So why can't they do that with road pieces or something? That would be very nice. Or just give us road pieces with crossings in them. Right? So I think that's a huge oversight. But this game is amazing, don't get me wrong, and there's tons and tons of stuff, but something as simple as not being able to have grade crossings seems like a huge oversight. If you're watching anybody who plays this game and you have found a way to simulate a grade crossing, let me know. I just haven't figured it out yet. I have gotten close, but not quite. So stop signs here, trees, we have street lights now, bus stops now, bulletin boards now, starting to use more objects. People cycling on the sidewalk, which I won't get into, but sidewalk cycling is always the more dangerous option. I won't get into that. I do have a different channel that's secret that talks about cycling safety versus car safety. And cycling on the sidewalk, if you're over 5 years old, is never the better choice. So do what he does. Don't be like her. Anywho, more blah, 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 blah. Bus stops. I want to see if I can get benches in there later, though. Here we go. So now we have some signals for the trains. I don't know if they change. I don't think they change. That'd be really cool if they did. Is this one red because the train's coming from that way? No. The train's going to come from here, but none of them are red. So they are lit up, though. Then I have extra ones here for some reason. I don't think they light up when trains come by. Oh, stoplights. Instead of stop signs, I have stoplights here. That's something different. So here, you know, it kind of looks like a grade crossing because I could get the road all the way up to it pretty much, but still not quite the same thing. This one I just put in rock just to make it look like a grade crossing from far away. Still not that great. Moving along, we have this like old town building thing, although I had a space there, but I couldn't help it because of something else. But here I got it to line up. See, sometimes the collisions are avoided, sometimes not. These are a bunch of different walls. Oh, I have a space there. So the wall is this big. You can tell they screwed up on both sides. But if you line them up right, they can overlap. Oh, there's another gap. I guess I wasn't very careful. But you can line them up like this in the middle here, and they're solid. Yeah. People at the farmer's market, and then this kid checking out the torture chamber. The gallows, I guess. Newspaper stand here, but there's an instance of the police trying to get that guy to go back in. Train station stuff, basic stuff. Then there goes a train through there. We will ride the train through the city if I remember. Hopefully I remember. Then over here we just have different residences, different kind of road, right? The road changed, no sidewalks now. So a bunch of residences. People parked around because the cars don't count towards the exhibition if they're on the road, because it's like doubling objects or something. One thing I didn't do is I could have used like the gas meters and stuff that you can attach to buildings just to see if it would work. See if I could get a satellite dish on top. I forgot to do that. Maybe I will on the next one. This grade crossing looks okay because I was able to get the roads up to it on both sides. Still not the same thing though. That's awesome. We get to cross all those tracks. Oh, that's so cool. Let's see what else. More residents. I think I have a street light in there, power lines in here somewhere. I just saw one. Yeah, put power lines up. See that right there in the middle. Put some power lines up. And I know this is about the railroad, but it's also about the scenery, right? If it's just tracks, that's boring. So the immersion of all the scenery. Here I use some stone to make like a path. This is all my industry here. Got some big waste bin things there, which you can't get into because they're blocked by a building, but whatever. Road goes up to nowhere. There's nothing underneath it. I just wanted a bridge. Some more industry, museum type things. A bunch of these water towers all around the industrial area. Then you come over here and there's the Ferris wheel. Got some kids down there playing around, wanting to get on there. Some parents trying to keep track of their children. More dumpsters. The road that just ends, because why not? Cars parked. Another grade crossing, which looks kind of okay with the rock, but it's not fantastic. Again, the road changes here. Grade crossings, and then the road goes all the way around. People fishing. People on the beach. They have women in like sporty swimming type clothes, but not men. So there's a bunch of women on the beach. Then there's a pregnant woman wanting to go swimming. And then there's somebody who had a time machine, and she's now in the wrong era, right there in the middle. Oh, more people cycling on the sidewalk. Oh, let's see. The park. The train goes through the park. There's a wall around it so you don't walk onto the tracks. Paths going through. Monuments. Fountain. Is the fountain animated? It is. Fantastic. And people just hanging out. A lot of women meeting each other. Kids lost. Things like that. And then back to the ocean or whatever. A lake or something perhaps. But anywho, that is my latest favorite exhibition. And like I said, I still could have done more to it. But it was taking a long time. So since this, I had done the exhibitions in the previous video. So some of them were detailed, some weren't. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes I'm inspired, sometimes I'm less inspired. But that's what I wanted to talk about to start this video. So let's hop onto the train. There we go. And we'll ride it around a little bit. And then we'll go into making some more exhibitions. Like I said, we have 20 to go for the achievement. But I don't want to hurry through them just for the achievement. And of course I can keep doing them after the achievement. They don't stop or anything. So if I get bored doing my sandbox model, then I can always hop into an exhibition for a change of scenery or whatever. There's the police there again. So yeah, I enjoyed this one a lot, and it inspired me to do more with other ones as well, which you've seen. So trying to decide if I'm going to do a bunch more of these and then just do another montage, or if I'm going to build some with you. It's been several videos now since I've built some with you. I've mainly just done the montages lately, so we'll see here. Let's get a look around quickly before we hop back on for that bridge. There we go. Over the bridge we go. Ta-da! I think we go straight, don't we? Yeah. No, we turn to the middle one. Okay. There we go. Then we'll reconnect to the main line. It looks like we're gonna hit that car parked there, but we won't. And into the park we go. Very, very freaking cool. And there's the skyline. Oh, this is like one of my favorites. I should upload this to the workshop so people can see it. I'm very proud of this one. Look at that going around and around. Alrighty, we're pretty much back where we started. Alrighty, there we go. Let's back out of that. And I think we'll start with a montage of a few different sets, and then maybe I'll build another one with you towards the end of the video. We'll see how I feel. See if I'm inspired or not. I'm getting myself dizzy. Let's spin this way. Anyway, there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed the close look at that, and plenty more to come. So let's get to the montage section of the video, I guess. I don't know what else to say. Well, short montage video today because the exhibitions are broken for some reason. I have to figure out what's going on because what's happening is one of two things. One, I get a station without a track like this, and even if I lay down my own track and follow the requirements by making a loop and everything, it doesn't count because you have to use the placed track, but there isn't a placed track. The other thing that's been happening, if I leave and come back, is there's no station at all. It's just completely blank. So again, I lay down my own track, and it doesn't count because I'm not using the placed track. But for the past 5 or 6 attempts, there haven't been any placed tracks. So let me try this again. Maybe this time it'll work now and it'll call me a liar. So if I cancel out of this, and let me do this one. Is it going to work now? It might now that I'm talking, but we'll see here. Nope. Look, it's just a station, no track. So even if I think there's a track there and act like there's a track there, it won't count. I've tried 5 or 6 of these, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do some other tasks and cleaning things, maybe some storyline stuff, maybe some sandbox, and then I'll come back to this and we'll see if it works again. So there you go, that's the end of this quick video, shorter than I planned. However, for the next video, instead of a montage, assuming I get this fixed, I want to do a suburban sprawl build with you. We've had like 4 montage videos now where I just build off camera and show you what I've done, but I want to build with you again. So we'll probably only get 1 exhibition done in 1 video because it takes a while because I'm putting more effort into it. But that's the plan for the next video. So make sure you subscribe, notifications turned on, hit the like button, and I'll see you next time when we'll build together. If I get this fixed, that is.